People, Deluded. Now, I'm here on a quick vid. Like you can see, I'm obviously in my lunch break. Can't stop making videos. But Jack Wilshere, now, not going to be here long, but Jack Wilshere is obviously a player I saw develop. Obviously, I told you, lot, I never bunked school, but the one time I was jumping gates early, or my mum might be watching, if I wasn't attending all lessons, it was to be able to go and watch Arsenal's youth side, specifically in the FA Youth Cup run. I mean, Wilshere was a standout, Coquelin was there, I liked Sanchez, Jay Emmanuel Thomas, Craig Eastman was decent, you had Connor Henderson, a young Benica Phobe, a couple of years younger than them technically, was there as well, forgive me if I'm wrong. It was a collectively good Kyle Bartley, a collectively good side, innit? So I've seen Wilshere's career. You've seen the highs of bossing Barcelona, scoring for England, scoring for Arsenal, winning FA Cup trophies. We've seen the lows, injuries after injuries and things. And I think, the last season where we played Atletico, I think he kept relatively fit, but more often than not, the themes of Wilshere's career sadly been he gets up, he gets a run of fitness, he gets injured, and then it's just, whenever he comes back, there's just talk of getting in the England squad. And it's sad, man. I feel Wilshere's a quality player. He could have been a real good player. He still had a good career. Like I said, trophies are not guaranteed. He's won, 2-3 FA Cups. So even lost count these days. Well, 2, because he wasn't there for one of them, I think. He's on loan. He's got 2 FA Cups. He's played Premier League. He's played for his country. He's played for a team he supported in West Ham and a top club like Arsenal, essentially, in the top 6. So he's had a good career, but obviously there's the air of what if and unrealised potential. Some maybe through fault of his own, maybe through not fault of his own. I mean, I'm sure he would be able to tell you specifically in regards to his ankle, because I do remember there was an opportunity he could have been given surgery and maybe it wouldn't have. We can't predict the future, but maybe a lot of this wouldn't happen. And he's lost a lot of time and been on the surgery thing a lot. I think he would make a good coach. Now, it's a tough one, because on one hand, I feel, like Nagelsmann and a couple other managers you hear, sorry people, man's getting tired, a couple other managers you hear retire young, whether it's through lack of opportunities or injuries, they retire young. Now, if Wilshere was to retire tomorrow, I think he could be a top coach. He already is going to be a top coach. He's someone that's earmarked himself for coaching. He's trying to get his coaching badges and things like that. In fact, I'm so sure while he was injured, he went and got that. He's got his own little coaching school as well. Obviously, with today's dynamic, you're seeing Rooney linked with managerial jobs. Woodgate was in a job. Companies now Anderlecht manager. People are not doing... I don't want to say you're not doing the graft, innit, because it's not the right thing, but it's not a thing where you're taking a mini job and going elsewhere. Depending on who you are, you can be given a job straight away. And I think Wilshere will be a good manager. On top of, he strikes me as someone that can be a coach, which Wenger said as well. He's someone that's very driven, very passionate. He's obviously got the hunger and the temperament for coaching, because you wouldn't go and pursue it otherwise. I think in terms of a psychological aspect, he's been that 16, 17-year-old wonder kid with all the potential, where everyone says you're this and then everyone says you're overrated. So I feel if he's got young players in his side, he could do something with them and help them with the temperament and excitement and controlling the excitement surrounding them. Also, on the flip side, he's had a terrible time with injuries, and we all know it can be a dark place. So the mental aspects, he's got the mental temperament to deal with the question marks asked of you as a manager and to be able to help players. He's obviously played at a club which is forward-thinking football and stuff, so he'd play attractive football. I think he's going to be a good coach, man, and obviously he's nowhere near retiring, and I wouldn't retire if I was him. I'd still keep playing football, and I want him to keep playing, but part of me feels he'd be a great coach. Either way, when he does call it a day, people, for me, he's got to be back at Arsenal, surely, man. Again, we don't know what's going to happen, and it's naive, but you're seeing Lombard back, you're seeing other people back. I'd love to see Wilshere back. Who is more Arsenal? Oh, well, we'll all say we are, but there's very few people that will live in and breathe in Arsenal more than Jack Wilshere, so we've got to get him back eventually, and it's surely something he's probably thought about, to be fair with you. On that note, I'm going to get out of here, though. People, Deluded, I'm out.